Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is episode 112 of the Wacky Random Challenge. Now, KK, you may ask, why are we going back to the Wacky Random Challenge? We're well into the Showcase Showdown Challenge, even though it's been nearly a week since I've actually recorded anything. Two things. One, yes, we are going back to the Showcase Showdown Challenge because... we're going back to the Wacky Random Challenge because I completely forgot to do this collection of tracks, the Porsche Leipzig track, when it was released. Didn't get a showing in the Wacky Random Challenge. The full track did get featured in one of the Showcase Showdown Challenge events, and I do not remember which one, with me and Hamish, because I remember commenting on the fact that I couldn't see the apex of those two really, really tight apexes, one at the end of Sector 1 and one in the middle of Sector 2. But I always intended to come back and actually do a proper episode on these, and then what happened was these two versions of the track were also released. So but also I had to take a bit of a break from recording for personal reasons. I was burning out a bit, just had too much going on. I've got a lot of stuff coming up as well. Some of it I can talk about, some of it I cannot as yet because it hasn't been announced, but AOR are doing a 24-hour Le Mans event, and I'm part of the commentary lineup for that. I've got a 3-hour slot booked in for that. I've got another major... I've got some really mental weekends coming up, but this particular week happens to be a lighter one commentary-wise, so thought I'd take the opportunity to get some recording done. So, because we're coming back to this challenge, we are going back to the original... Oh, I would not want that combination. No, not a Blizzard, not at Leipzig. So we're coming back to our first randomizer. So then, for this episode, it is going to be... Ooh, the crossbow and... oh, the Honda's not too bad. I'm not good with the LMP2s. Oh dear, heavy fog with rain at night and light cloud in the day. Okay, I will run that. I know I can gamble it, but let's run it with the Formula Race DT3s. Oh my god, we're going to be utterly killed by those categories. Okay, let's give this a go then. So that's the track. Let's run the... run the KTM first. Crossbow, that one. And we will be up against... so Road D, of course. Formula A. GT3s. GT3 and a vintage F1C, which... where is it? F1C's over there. Oh, right, in heavy fog with rain at night, which is that one. And doing this in the dark. Oh, great! I barely know this track, but this car is good fun in the wet. So let's give it a go. Oh, speaking of seeing that person's name Cluck, whether it's the same individual, I don't know. But one thing I can talk about at the moment is I decided to have a look at a different racing league called RSR, Revolution Sim Racing. Not to necessarily commentate there, but if the opportunity arises, I may well do. But they had some interesting events popping up, so I decided to have a look. And I did an induction race, and they were quite happy with me, so they decided to pass me to a probation status as opposed to an applicant status. So I might be doing some stuff for RSI in the future, but who knows. Let's put me at the back again. Yep. That's fine by me. I do not know the track, and I expect to be spinning out at every opportunity. At least I can actually use a view where I can see. I don't have any driver rate. Oh my word, I forgot about that in this car. Oh, I love the noise. Love the noise. I'm just gonna check something a second. Just going to check that. That's coming through. 1 sec. I know this is going to mean... Oh! That's very odd. Apologies there. The game sound wasn't coming through OBS. It is now. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there. Apologies there, but it should now be working. Let's Oh, let's see how we do with the LMP2 in the dry. Oh dear. So yeah, so hopefully get some recording done, or maybe get some recording done when over at Squeaky's place. That'll be good. I might even have to do a commentary whilst I'm there, which will be rather interesting. Because my co-commentator for the F1 side, that's Hamish Sopwith, is also away that weekend as it coincides with the Monaco Grand Prix, and that's where he's going to be. So, yeah, that's not jealous of him at all, I assure you. No, there's no sarcasm in that statement. I've never been to a race live, but if you're going to go to one, you would typically go to the one in your own country and one country. I would imagine. Oh, I start sucking the keys. I doubt I'm going to stay. My arch nemesis, the American Wow, good Not aware of what it is. Not massive Vanguard as in the actual. was indeed. 29 apparently, that was my intention was. Oh, good grief. Oh, there was actually a guy behind me in my class. I didn't realise. Slowest in class, but not by But that is it for this episode. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.